this is Sims, and we are back with more of the Sims 4 Black Widow Challenge.
Sombra.
And I love when we do makeovers and add new Sims. I love it. It's like a whole new game, and it makes me so excited. Okay, well, who's calling you? You know what? Sure, let's do that. Let's see. Dead Sea Adventures. He needs way more fitness to do that. We already did the preclinical pharmaceuticals, right? And I think we already did I've done the hardware one. I've done Growing Up Crumple Bottom, not for him. Wild Flames. Goofy but lovable romantic interests. Comedy level. What's our comedy? We're maxed on comedies, so we could do Let's do Wild Flames. That sounds interesting. Anyway, so Dog Day has had a makeover. As you can tell, he's quite dog-headed dapper. And he's got, of course, the lovely facial hair. He needed it. So this is obviously, he styles himself to catch the eye of the woman he is going after next. So she, of course, we will meet her, perhaps in this part, because, let's see something. What does he have to do? Recommended skill. So his audition is 12 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. He can go out. Perhaps we should go take a travel and meet her because
Well, Daisy.
he has already reached level 4. So it's true. I didn't give her a job or anything. I just gave her a house. I just put her in a house. I should actually go in and cheat her job. You know what? I'm gonna pause. We're gonna go in. I gotta cheat her, job. I love the fact that you're becoming an alcoholic. I swear to God, I feel like the hair and everything is very similar. Your waist is extremely tiny. What is going on here? I feel like I don't remember. Wow. Okay, maybe he's cinching. I don't know. It's I've got to look svelte. I've got to look the part for this woman. So obviously, outfits. Let's see if we can just see them. You'll eventually see them, but he is very dressed to the night. That's very casual, but still dressed up. He's very dressed up. I noticed your name has been all the buzz lately. How do you feel about catching up? Okay, that's great and all, but I'm not trying to woo you. You're not one of my ladies. I can always get her a job later. Let's actually travel.
Lava.
Look, he had to get himself... We're going to travel alone. We're not going to take the dog because, good God, she's going to annoy me. But we can get an introduction with our new lady friend. So she's in a different town. So what I think... I'm planning... Obviously, I'm just going back here for a second. We were in San Myshuno. And obviously, we were in San Myshuno for Olive and for Danica because they kind of knew each other and I kind of let into... So, that's fine. But then when we met Sydney, she was in a different town. So it's kind of almost like different cities. And, you're thinking, even... Maybe we're in the same state. Who knows? But because maybe... Sydney's electrocution death isn't going to be in the news. It's tragic death. Okay. And it wouldn't reach Windenburg. You know what I mean? So he's bouncing around. So we're going to bounce him around. Obviously, in this case, we have 2 ladies. She's the 4th one, right? Yeah. 4 and number 5 are connected, just like Danica and Olive were connected, knew each other. These are connected in a different way. We won't get to meet lady number 5 until he at least gets level 4 of the logic skill. He's on level 3. So we'll practice that too, because there's going to be a point where I'm sure this is where we're going, this goddamn gorgeous mansion over here. I'm sure lady number 4 will introduce us at some point. It's going to be hard for her not to. But we're not going to spoil too much of their connection until we get to the point where he can meet lady number 5. But we are going to go here, and we're going to get our introduction into our next wife. I love this so much. There's something seriously wrong with me. You know what it is because it's quick. So it keeps me going as opposed to like we're doing nothing. This was the guy that like inhabited this house. This house is goddamn adorable, and this is somehow not right. I probably needed to have move objects on when I placed the house, and I didn't. Anyway, let's knock on door and see if she's home. She appears to be. Look at this. She's even got like kid stuff out, even though she has no kids. It's like she's trying to prepare for grandchildren. This house is fucking like this is beautiful. This is great. I got this off the gallery. God knows where. Look at that pool. Son of a bitch. This house is swank. We gonna live here, motherfucker. Like, look at the. Okay, can we just before we meet this woman, can we just like check out her motherfucking house? Like, look at this shit. This house is the fucking shit. We'll have to see who built it and everything. Look, she's even got a workout room for him. That pool is fucking amazing. This chef's kitchen. Ugh. It's really funny, though, that the sunken kitchen and this baseboard around just looks like old wood as opposed to... But, you know, hey, it's antique. It's classic. There's a fucking in-law suite back here. What the hell is going on with that? Oh, look, it's even got a side door. But there's like an in-law suite back here. I guess lady number 5 could have lived here, but she's got her own house. This over here, like, this would be like the grand, like, almost like an entertaining space. And then there's like a library back here. I mean, shit, this place is swanky. This bathroom, good lord. Oh, so excited. We're going to live here. Oh, this is going to be lovely. It's going to be nice. I like our house now, but anyway. Here we go. Is she coming over to introduce herself? No, she's leaving. Where the fuck are you going? Don't. No, you were not going to use the bathroom. You're going to do a flirty introduction. We have to charm her. We have to woo her. You have to. This is Constance Thorne.
Bogandrove?
No relation to Thorne Bailey.
So.
As you can see, she's an elder lady. She's older, but she takes very good care of herself. And obviously, there's a skin overlay, so she looks very young.
Supta.
Oh, Kimba. Dalish chibs.
Talk about the cloudy weather.
Chebadu?
Sweet talk her a little.
Samzo. Kableep.
Oh.
Get to know. Shriver baby in closet. That's a little... Ask to cloud gaze. You know, it's weird to ask an old lady to get down on the ground, but... She's outgoing. Yes, she is. She's a very prestigious woman in the Windenburg society. And you can tell she's kind of a no-nonsense woman. That is why he had to learn the piano skill, because, classical piano music, that is, you know, the mark of high society. And she's kind of no-nonsense. I feel like she seems a little too cheerful for who she really is. Like, she's a very serious woman. But of course, that's why he has got his swanky fucking suit on and looking quite dapper. I mean, I would have put the top hat and the monocle, but that was going a little bit too far. That was a little more eccentric dapper. We weren't going for that. We're going for strict look, like, you know. So, yeah. Constance. We're going to have to go in there and get her a job. I don't think they have a job that's quite... I'm going to cheat your peeneed up a little bit just because I don't want you peeing on her or anything or embarrassing yourself. But this will get your friendship up. We've already got a good flirty thing. So... We can't date her until we get to level 6 of the piano skill, and then we can move in anytime between 6 and 8. But, so we've got 2 more before we do that. But we also have to work on the logic skill, because I have a feeling we probably, maybe after we start dating her, we'll be able to go, then we'll meet the lovely, person that she knows that we are going to murder after this, but about that later. So he's of course stalking through the house like, yeah. You know what would be fun? We should have made him a klepto so he just like steals shit from their house before he moves in. But at the same time, he's like, I'm gonna move in. I'ma fucking kill you. I'm gonna take all your shit. So, like... Oh. Oh, Danica. Oh, Danica. You know what I find funny, though? Okay, so, like, the ghosts call you in the game, and I love that, because you're like, I'm hanging out with ghosts. But I feel like in the context of this game, that he would literally be more, it'd almost be like, there's just this constant, like, almost like he's being haunted by these ghosts. Like, even though they're in his inventory and he keeps all of the ashes, like, where does he put them all? Like, I don't know. He doesn't release their spirits because he wants to keep them trapped. But there's got to be, like, almost like some kind of a psychosis that's going through him. That, like, because he's psychotically going out there plotting revenge and murdering people for shit that happened like, in his younger sister's case, like in Olive's case, decades ago. Like, she was a little kid, she drowned, it was an accident. Like, Olive was a little girl, like, but you know what I mean? Like, he's literally lost his fucking mind. So, like, it's almost like the revenge and the plotting and that evil is just kind of driven him a little insane. So, like, he's, of course, imagining... Did you just pour yourself a drink and you're not going to drink it? Where is Constance? Where did Constance go? This house is too big to try to find her. We need to find... What are you doing? You're going to go dance. Do you hear that squeaky noise? Where is Constance? Do you see her? She came down here. Did she go upstairs? Okay, she's not upstairs. She definitely didn't go to work because she ain't got no job. We're gonna have to give her one. But, like, I made her, and I made them and everything, and but I totally didn't put them in the world until right before I came in here. Where is she? Oh my god, I don't know where she is. Holy shit. Did she leave? Oh, there she is. Holy crap. I'm like, where the fuck was she? She was just, like, hiding around. Discuss interests. I feel like she wouldn't dance. Oh! It might be a little bit of his fame, but I think it's really more like she's just like, oh, he has a little bit of fame, but he's also so young and handsome, and he's paying attention to me. And, like, normally I don't think she would be swayed by that, because she's very no-nonsense. But, I mean, let's just face it, he's irresistible, so... Describe new idea.
Grow.
Unga?
Droga Melpanka.
I don't want to ask her about her
Ew,
career.
Darka.
Perform scene.
Nizo.
Perform romance
fuck
scene.
your
That would be
Unga.
lovely. Perform a romance scene. Like, do you... Oh, she's like, oh, so you're an actor. Oh, well, Like, she wouldn't be interested. He's like, yes, let me show you. And then he's going to perform a romance scene with her. And then try to, you know, woo her a little bit. So I love it. It's funny, because with the skin overlay, I did transparent so that you could see some of the
Yababafu.
wrinkles and stuff in the 8, but, like, it's still... You can barely see any wrinkles on her, like... She looks damn good for an elder lady. I mean, you can see some wrinkles when you zoom in, but... I wanted her to look old, but not, like, grandma old. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she takes good care of herself.
Nubu.
But she couldn't be an adult.
Yizzy
So... But, I mean, he's a young adult wooing this older woman.
Yizzy.
Probably
Dua.
old enough to be his mother.
Deeb.
Ooh.
Oh, Pombira.
Oh, it's like she did not like that scene very much, but perhaps, you know, she's like, oh, no, I will not let you get the better of me. I don't know. I was like, God, he's halfway to aging up 47 days. I think we'll be fine. That also prevents her from, like, dropping dead. Like, you know, oh, she made hot dogs. He's like, she's got a young spirit. I can woo her. Compliment her outfit. That is a lovely business suit. Describe aesthetics. I'm very, very, like, We don't have any piano skills.
Yeah.
She's not very artsy, but you know,
The
he's
nurse
you know,
was,
at least she's like, huh,
Himbus.
perhaps.
Meploy. Bajelja.
I was like, oh,
Ish,
she does
ish.
have a piano. I'm like,
Rondabouche.
does she not have a piano in here though? Because that's gonna be weird. But she does.
Elfrish
She does.
Bara. Darvis Wallalochingle.
And he should go home after this because he's tired. So we'll send him home after he chats her up a little bit more.
Vitor Vul Bazerb.
Ah, frickagenet.
And now he's like, all right, peace out. So he's going home. So that's Constance. We'll get to know a little bit more about her, obviously in the parts that come up. But I'm going to have him kind of work on. Well, we're gonna have him go home and sleep, and then we're gonna have him work on piano skills and logic because we got to at least. I don't want to Here's the thing. I don't want to worry about logic right now because I don't want to have to force to meet the next one. But if she happens to be around, or anywhere near Constance or anything, I don't want it to be like, oh, now he's got to ignore her. I want him to be able to meet her naturally if it happens. So I would like to get his logic up to at least level 4 this way when she happens to come by or whatever. It's a natural thing. So let's go to bed.
Uh-huh.
He's like, all right. And hopefully dog is okay. Dog needs affection. Of fucking course she does. So she's going to go talk to the toilet. Sure. Auto lights. My auto lights aren't working really well. I mean, these obviously it's because, you know, dog. Okay, let's pet dog. Let's give her a hug. Let's give special smoochies. Let's go get something to eat, and let's get some hygiene, and then let's work on some skills. So that's basically what we're gonna do. So, I can't really tell too much about Constance. It's gonna be kind of obvious when we figure out her job and things. I told you to go get something to eat, but I guess you didn't want to. You know, it's going to be kind of obvious how she ties in a little bit when we get through, like, her job. But, you know, I mean, then we'll just give you more of the story and, like... We'll be able to figure it out. So, I was just like trying to think, like, how can we? Nah, it's gonna spoil. It's gonna be fairly obvious. Like, it might not be like, it's probably gonna be blatantly obvious. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be like, well, maybe you won't be able to figure out every little detail, but it's gonna be like, well, I mean, come on. Like, you're gonna be like, oh, I see where we're going with this. Like, what is? Oh, it's this glass. I was trying to grab it over here. Okay, good. Is the dog happy? Dog is happy. You're happy. I'm going to have you come over here and tickle the ivories. Play a song. Play a traditional song. The Lot of the Rising Sun. I'm going to go through this a little bit faster just because... I mean, good lord, guy. Does he not have a thing where he... Hold on. No, Danica, God, you're dead. Let's see something. Wait, we gotta go... at 12 p.m. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have you go take care of your peeing. We're not gonna worry about this. I totally forgot we have a stupid thing. That's the only thing that's so hard balancing all that. But I wanted to see something. Do you not have where you gain skills faster? Forever Full, Super Green Thumb. Yeah, you have Savant. But I feel like you're not gaining skills connections. What's that? Well, we're like... Rarely have to pay. That would be good to have. Never get embarrassed. I feel like, you know what? That's a good one to have. Because I feel like he would definitely be shameless and, like, never get embarrassed. We definitely need frugal. I'm not too worried about that. Potion of Youth, I don't need to worry about. Free services, speed reader. No, we could do that because then we could read certain books and get things. Could we get both of these? We gain extra skills in the morning and at night. We need all the skilling we can get. Ah, observant would be good for him. The most interesting sim in the world. Great storyteller. Yes. Always welcome. We don't need... Yeah, I think I just really would want more... I need him skills. You need better skills. Skills, dude. Skills, but... We have the savant trait, and yet I feel like his skills... I want his skills to go up exponentially faster, but it's just me. Why don't you drink this random orange juice that's sitting there? Oh, I don't know why. I'm, like, seriously worried about the thing. Like, okay, I gotta go to work with him. We don't go to the... It's just the audition. Hunt for the Black Widow. Black Widow killer's only getting $72 now each time. I'm really kind of sad about that. I feel like we could do better. But, you know, that's what it is. What are you cooking? Breakfast scramble? Yeah. Haha. And thank God you made more than just one for yourself. I appreciate that. I think when you grill, you make... I don't think you can only make an individual... Okay, so he's going to go to his audition. Before you go, after you eat, maybe you can give her a hug.
Eve. Oh, Adita.
Give her a kiss. Feel the love.
Dad. Whoa.
And then you'll be ready for your audition.
Gribbix. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. I know I could get money for it, but I just don't feel like... Oh, I should have, because I'm just going to bring this downstairs anyway. Oh, what was I thinking? And he's like, oh, can't go to my audition. Plate in the way. Lord knows they can't do shit if there's a seed packet. Which is just stupid as fuck. God. Anyway. I almost recycled that. I wanted to put it over here. Audition passed! You are one smooth operator, Dante. You did well enough to get the role. Now don't forget your friends as you land these big daytime TV roles. Starts at 7 p.m. tomorrow. We have to practice romance scenes, and we have to develop your comedy skill. Okay, good. Can we practice a romance scene by ourselves? Let's... Oh, I know what we could do. Could we... Actually, no. You know what? Let's travel. I was going to invite Constance here, but I have a feeling he wouldn't want her coming here. He's always going to go to her. You know, and it's not a matter of, like, I don't want her at my house. Also, that's part of it. Because he's cultivated this image. But it would also be more like, you are busy. I will come to you. Don't you worry about it. What do you need? You need me to come over and fix your sink? I will do my best. Although he knows how to fix shit, he would probably be like, I will call a handyman for you. Do not even worry about it. Although she's pretty fucking self-sufficient. Let's be real. Constance has teams of people. Like, she's like, Charlie, come over and fix my sink. Yes, ma'am, on my way. You know what I mean? Like, she's got people. She knows a guy who knows a guy. She's got fucking people. She's got a lot of fucking people in her pockets. Let's see if she's home. Good, she's home. This will all one day be yours, Dante. Relish it. It will be lovely. It would actually be quite funny if accidentally one of the Sims he was married to got pregnant because she's still just dancing. Let's come over here and more choices. Perform a romance scene with her again because we have to do this for work. So let's try this. My darling, Constance, I'm going to tell you, I have a new role and I need to practice a romance scene and I feel like you inspire me. You inspire the romantic in me and I don't know why I've never felt this way before.
New boo. Yaba Rumanza.
Hibzidua.
He should be way better with his acting skill by now. We really need to work on the acting skill.
Oh, Gurgadon.
Okay, here. I'm going to come over here and practice acting. Let's practice acting. We really shouldn't be doing this in her house. But we'll practice acting for a little bit until we get a little bit better. Till we get our skill up maybe, and then we will... More choices. Perform a romance scene for tips. See if she gets those tips. Actually, then what we should do... Oh, we should have... Oh, fuck. I was like, we're gonna go someplace... I was just like, instead of practicing with her, we should go someplace and practice for tips. And then that girl called us to invite us someplace, and I wasn't paying attention, so. I just want to get his acting skill up to the next level before we go anywhere, so. This part's going to be a little bit longer than normal, but like, hey. Very few people complain about this. I did have somebody complain. You know. Just a suggestion. You should do this. No. Like, I mean, it's the same thing with the Atome games. Like, I asked people, like, do you want me to do? Yes! I mean, there were a few people after the fact that were like, no, shorter parts are better. Too late! That's the problem. Like, I'll ask like 5 people right away. I'll be like, yes! And then like 2 months later, people will be like, no! And you're like, too late! This is from 5 years ago. It's been 84 years. Let's go to the coffee shop. I don't think we should go to the nightclub in the middle of the afternoon. And I'm thinking maybe the museum isn't the place to go and like sort out our acting skills. So we should just, yeah. Anyway. So, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like glancing around my fucking wall. What is that? I've got some like weird shit. Oh, those are my cute little like thumb. I need a cork board. Anyway. Okay, so he's gonna come over here. Oh. Or he just has a random fling, like. So he's tired, but we'll let him get his coffee. And then we will... Oh, he ordered food. Okay, anyway. Let's... More choices. Can I go here? Is it because he's eating? Why can I not perform romance scenes for tips now? Why can't I... Oh, fuck my life! What the fuck? Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, wait, can I... Do I have to... Flirty introduction, or do I have to perform a romance scene with someone for tips? Probably. I mean, that would make sense, so I guess I can flirt with her and then... She's clumsy and a loner.
Huh.
Confess attraction. More choices. Ah, okay. I was like, it would make sense that you can't perform a romance scene by yourself, but let's try this. This should get us our other 50%. And maybe we'll get a couple bucks out of it. Okay. More choices. Perform a romance scene for tips. God damn it.
Yerblik on Sheeny Gurgadon of Flamoosh.
This guy is so interesting. Like, there's just something about him that I just find so intriguing.
Vuba, noosh noosh.
Yibsy, doo-wah.
Do-wah. Yibsy. Do-wah. Ugh. That should really count toward kissing an extra sim. Sweet talk her a little. Why not? You know what? He's just going to flirt.
Kaluba. Mwah.
Susul. Hakyoin Limla.
Odoyam.
Kibaya.
I wish he could, like, compliment her appearance. I wish he could just kiss her. I just want him to. He's got to kiss, like, 10 Sims. And, I mean, we only have 7 left.
And Fabi Narble.
We're not going to get our...
Darboing Yabya Vloima.
I like how everyone was like, oh, that was lovely. It was beautiful. Great job. Oh, my God. Could you, like... flirt with her a little? We need to make out with this girl. Below a kiss. That doesn't count. More choices. Nobody gave us... MC Command Center! Romance kisser. Anyway. I guess we'll go home because he's tired, so. He's flirting with the barista, and we gotta just get someone else in there. Because he's gotta kiss 10 Sims. And he's only got 2 because, unfortunately, that didn't count. He's kissed 3 Sims, obviously. He's gotten all of Danica and Sydney. So he would get 10 throughout his whole entire thing, but it's not giving me that, so we're gonna have to go around flirting and make out with random girls. That kind of shit. I really do love this challenge because we rotate so often with the women that we're going after and what we're doing and his just look and moving houses that it keeps it interesting for me. Like some of the other ones I'm always like, oh my God, like even when we get to the new gen, I'm like, some certain ones are just dragging for me, but this one, like, even when it starts to feel like, okay, we're going through the motions right now, but I'm just gonna... Okay. Because you keep not drinking it? I don't know. I don't ever get... The only going through the motions I get with this one is like, oh my God, okay, we're just skilling. That's all we're doing for like a couple episodes. Which I feel like could be boring for you, but like, I don't feel like this one's gotten boring. Because every time we get to the point where we're like, okay, maybe it's getting a little... Oh, it's time to kill her! Woo! Like, there's always something, and there's like a lot, like a good flow, and... I don't know. Plus, like this, like, now he's made over. He gets to, like... Is playing piano fun? Because I feel like we should do that. I'm about to end this part. Like, I know it's like a time, but, like, I just... You know, because we were just wrapping it up with her. End conversations, but... Play concerto. Sounds good. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this one, at least, I'm very much into. There's other ones that I'm just starting to, like, feel a little like meh about. I don't know. So, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here. We'll continue and keep practicing and hopefully be able to woo Constance and take her out on a date. We can't do it till we reach level 6, but, he's not the best at this, but Wednesday, so tonight, in the next part, we should probably get to go to his gig, so that'll be fun, so. And I feel like that helps keep it interesting, so, like, we're doing a lot of skilling, but then, hey, we get to do some of that stuff mixed in sometimes, so. keeps it a little bit more interesting, and he's slowly building up his talent. So, anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.